Satters, he'll combo up with Mind Control, and they're just trying to make it so Chorn, who doesn't have any consumables, there's no health on him to work with, just has to hold back. And Hal's going to actually go for the, he's already done it, he went for the early point up in the healing ward. Difficult to keep that alive. In fact, now with the blast, Hal, he has to stop the spin. The damage physically is still there. Mind Control will take first blood against the safe lane Juggernaut.
Be very difficult for this Juggernaut to survive, let alone the Shadow Shaman.
Keep your eyes towards mid. Jirax going to boulder himself forward, waiting for the gank over there, but he is level 2, but Moo makes it towards the ancient area. Jirax can stay in hot pursuit. He's still ready to go again if possible, as the creep wave stays with Moo too. Kuro's going to rotate himself over. Jirax, yep, still not letting it go. Gets the kick off, boulder forward, slow down Moo. Vada now with the Spirit Siphon. Moo's going to go down. And Team Liquid
Take that as he desires, and Chuan really struggling for levels.
This is something that we see from Newbee, where KP gets majority of the farm, just because they make his lane so much better. Chuan, okay, he shackles to cancel off the tornado. However, there's a large amount of damage being done to him. And Wildwing will keep the chase going, and Chuan, he'll shock. He just wants the Wildwing dead, and it's gonna happen, but Chuan at a 17 HP to make it work. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Moo's gonna have a crack over. Fada dropping low with the help of Kaka. They find one. The Spirits out to maximum range. Kaka trying to reach Jirax, and then Jirax can also turn Kaka. He's gonna get trapped up. His tether is available. Goes all the way back over to Moo, but Mind Control's already here in the mid. Finds one. The kick was there from Jirax, but it's Moo with the lasso, holding Mind Control up to the tier 1 tower, but with one more attack into the trees. It's a double kill for Mind Control, giving him 3 out of the 4 kills the Team Liquid have claimed so far.
Especially after that failed lasso, but Hal might be in a little bit of trouble. Gonna have to have a sick play from the Earth Spirit, though.
Yeah, Jirax needs to get this kick, and well, there's a troll trap, the silence. Hal, where's that spin? He can't get it off. The Centaur stop is perfect. And of all things that do the last point of damage, it was the Fist of the Mud Golem.
Knowing that they're gonna move out down.
Well, that helps. The Observer was now going to see Fada coming over towards that small camp, and Moo, he turns around, he wants to jump, and well, Firefly, Blink, Lasso, Chorn's going to be here as well. They have to drop the Mass Serpent Wards if they want the extra damage, for the kick from Jirax, and the silence makes it difficult. Fada still caught inside the Firefly. He'll go down with the Magnetize turned on. Kaka, Stick Traps will keep him alive, but not for much longer. The walls move forward, and now Matumman just being blocked up by the creep. It was the Centaur that wasn't allowing him forward, but Mind Control on the back lines finds Chorn. He wants Moo as well. Doesn't have enough damage for that, and he understands this too, so he moves on to a better target. It's Moo as well as KP. The stun from Kuro needs a little bit more damage with the Impetus. It could go to work, but still Mind Control all over the Batrider, but Hal in for the Omni Slash. Revenge is swift and just. It is, however, over on Jirax, and Hal, difficult time, turns into the spin underneath that tier 2 tower, trying to kill off Kuro, but with the TP support on the way. Fada also wants to try and catch up to him. Mind Control right in front, Chikuchi's in front. He's not the healthiest of players. And with the bugs on him, Fada, he's not finding an opening here. Newbee will be able to get back out of this. Yeah, Mind Control is away. KP still having himself a good time on bottom, now with the Vanguard up as well as the mech. A level 11, so second point up in Warpath. They can start doing damage towards the towers. Chorn comes in from behind. Fada, they need to get some kind of control. Relocate, gonna bring in KP as well. The Master forces it down, but the damage from Atonement is just so big. Combining up with the Magnetize, Fada might burn inside the Firefly, but the damage is just so huge from Team Liquid. Hal will be forced back underneath his own tier 3 tower. Mind Control diving under it to ensure the kill. They want to wipe Newbee out here, but KP is just so strong. He'll end up killing off Kuro. Matumban will TP out. You still got a 2-for-4 trade, however, in favor of Team Liquid.
Jump.
So you make it so Liquid initiate.
Yeah, look at his position right now. Like, now he's out in front, so now he will actually get jumped on, which is what they want him to do. But Liquid, they see him, they don't want to go on him at all.
Nope, instead they can find Moo over in the jungle, who's just trying to farm up. He's in Firefly at the moment. There's your silence on Moo, but still the Firefly is going to have a little bit more time. Jirax caught in the trees as Moo will blink himself over. That troll was actually nearby, but it didn't get the trap off, so we fought his Yule Scepter, put him up in the air. Moo will drop back down again, and then quickly munched up by the Lycan. Newbee will be able to take Roshan. Remember, you have yourself, like if Hound moves over the side and TP's back, they can still defend this and then relocate up with KP as well as Kaka. But the tier 3 tower is dropping quickly. Okay, Moose trying to lay this up with the Firefly, but say goodbye to the tier 3. Here comes the relocate, plus the TPs. KP's the first man in. They instantly focus Kaka down. He will not survive with this. Hound needs more damage. He gets silenced up. He can't get his spin. He can't get the ulti off. The Aegis Immortal will burn instantly. Fighter is still low. And with Kaka's buyback, now KP with the cool sprays really starting to stack up here. They're in a little bit of trouble. Matalman isolated out. Fighter is able to TP out with the Omni Slash. Matalman is mopped up. Kuro, the Nezuku is on him. The Flame Break will cancel this TP in time, so Newbee able to catch up to Kuro. They'll find this kill. They burn the Aegis the Immortal, but damage is still done at home. The melee racks was lost for Newbee. It's very difficult when they have to burn through 3 towers to do it.
And Liquid are committing a lot to the mid-game items. We see the BKB coming out very soon on Death Prophet, Necro 3 coming out on Lycan, but they do have some late-game insurance with the Enchantress almost completing her Scepter.
Mind control, lassoed up, shackled, and then Ward down. They really want this kill. Can he timeless? No, he can't. That was actually a real nice couple of control abilities from Newbee.
At some point, will make them focus him down.
This tier 1 tower looks near death. The Lycan is behind the lines, just trying to farm up his level 3 Necrobook, and Hal's now going to walk up and actually find Matalman over in the jungle. He potentially could just ulti, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Omni Slash it down. Is it enough damage? No, it's not. Matalman's still on the run. The Urn Charge got put on him, but Lycan will survive. And the relocate, Liquid know they're coming back, and that's why Fada is moving himself forward. KP makes himself a buff for the troll traps over on Kaka. They really hate that IO. He'll make a break for the tree line, but the Beatles get on the back of him. They need to break Kaka free of this. And with the mech charge, maybe they can survive. In fact, Mind Control in too deep. The kick will fly through. The damage is enough. Mind Control will drop before he can get the time lapse off, but now the jump forward from Newbee. They're here on the rampage. Nezuko over onto Fada. His Yule Scepter is available, so he'll use it over on KP, removing him from the fight, but they still haven't killed off Kaka. Jirax turns on the Magnetize, causing issues, but there's more issues for Liquid as the Shackles locking Jirax underneath that tier 1 tower. They're losing heroes left, right, and center. Moose was instantly looking for more as well, but this gives Newbee more kills, plus this tier 1 tower.
Yeah, he doesn't have the Vanguard.
Yeah.
Well, he has Crimson Guard at this point.
Yes,
I don't think you want
part of
Crimson in the Vanguard.
Oh, Mind Control. Instantly time-lapse to get away, but Moo! He keeps up with him. The relocate comes in. It's going to be Fada who gets caught out.
Damage dealer, although that will leave the Weaver quite vulnerable with just a Dezo.
The ping's coming out about top lane. How has to move up to try and defend and get the momentum back. Kaka actually caught the bottom river. Okay. Mind Control now with that Desolator up does some good damage, and that's 50 seconds. No buyback over on this IO. Yeah,
they can send in Bristle though if they actually feel scared, or Moo can check in.
They should be really scared.
Oh, they see the storms. They have to know.
Yeah, they're worried about Moo also with his Flame Break. If he cliffs anyone here, this is not going to be the dream fight for Team Liquid. There's still 4 inside the pit. Exorcism committed. Roshan's pretty low. KP walking inside the pit. Roshan, he belongs to the Weaver. The clipping doesn't happen for the Flame Break, but Moo will drag Fada up on the hillside with the Mass Serpent Wards. They'll isolate him up there. He'll still be up with his Exorcism, however. This fight splits massively into different pieces. They're trying to get Fada back down again, but he just can't get off the cliff. Maybe with a Spirit Siphon, KP helping to stay alive. There's still no one dead in this entire fight. The Stacks are prepping up for KP, but with the kick on Kaka and KP, they can't keep the momentum going. They're all just splitting up. No one's still dead yet. Fada, how is he still up here? He's playing King of the Hill. Now you lose 2. The Jirax, he boulders up and pushes Fada down, buying freedom for his core. But it's Mind Control who ends up Howl. They go for more. Moo with the Flame Break, pushing Fada back. Now KP can start over on Jirax. The stacks are high. Fada trying to isolate here with the Yule Scepter. Mind Control. Stunned up. Blinkers will break, but he'll time-lapse off all the damage. Putting the Scarabbeetles back onto the back of KP. Moo has to blink away to safety. You got the hunt going off from the Weaver. He's right behind Moo. He's not close enough to get the kill. Moo behind the tower. Mind Control keeps the chase going. Ghost Step will just amplify the damage of Mind Control. Literally runs straight through him like he's absolutely nothing. Meanwhile, up on top lane, the range racks, Mind Control. One hit will do the job. It doesn't even need it. The creep wave's there, but it's Chuan inside the base. Ghost Step will save him from the Gemate attack. KP has to come back up into defender. Mind Control. He's coming in for round 2. The Shackles, maybe too greedy. Time lapse. Where is it? 1 second on cooldown. He'll burn the Aegis, but he kills Chuan. Support coming up from the Aya, but KP's the only one here. Mind Control can just Akuchi himself away. Pushing the envelope, keeping Newbee down. You finish up the top racks. Alright, so Newbee, you're grouping up again around this bottom lane. KP's your frontliner. But meanwhile, how? Team Liquid just found the opening. There's buyback on the Juggernaut.
Rewards plopped down by Jerex during that. And Newbee, they don't have sentries, and they have eyes on a Shadow Shaman pinging him out.
Well, they know Sean for KP, 4-star, they push him into the fight. He turns his back pretty quickly, wanted to evade the bugs, but Chuan, he's done, kicked around, silenced up, the mech charge comes off. Newbee need to survive this if they want to win the game, but they can't really do it when Fada triggers his BKB all over him. Matumba's locked in by the last two, but it's not enough damage. How? Now into the Omni side. The damage is splitting up because they're just so close. Infinite spin, he'll get himself away. The sun's there from KP, and now still double kill for Fada. The Exodus has done some serious lifting in this fight. The KP wants to keep going. You've got Kaka, lassoed up, can they hold him there? Fada's dropping low, 4-star up, he's almost down, but he's not down yet. How? Explodes right behind him, KP can't keep up, and now it's 4 Liquid players around KP, he'll start the TP, but unsuccessful. KP is dropping quickly, and Newbee, they'll be wiped. And this should even be potentially the game. You've only got buyback over on this bristleback. Liquid are coming in to take out that mid-rack if possible. The tier 2 tower on bottom lane's going to follow the creep wave momentum anyway.
Yeah, Mind Control was just able to get in those back lines and drop all those Ghost Scepters. I think he used 4 or 5 Diffusal Blade charges there, and everyone just dropped. And yeah, they can just ignore the bristleback at this point.
Gonna love that low cooldown.
Has fallen.
A nice play from Fada, dishing out a ton of damage and he like gets low enough to the point where Newbee wants to go on
Moo's hunting. They want to try and get some extra kills. Instead, it's the Yule Scepter. Moo finds himself in too deep. KP also stunned up. Swan, he's locked with the Spirit Siphon. You can say goodbye to the Shaman. KP looking for some revenge on Mind Control, but Mind Control right in the back of Kaka. Tried to tether away, can't do it. The last who's there for Moo. Mind Control still alive at the moment. And Tyrants of all the damage. They've lost too much. The damage is too great. They are bleeding out right now, Newbee. Liquid are all over him. And they can keep pushing through if they want to. That tier 2 is still up on bottom lane, but you won't really care once you take out this mid-melee Rax. KP is desperately scrambling defense. He's got Juggernaut up in 6 seconds time. But Liquid aren't leaving. The bottom tower is taken out by the Lycan. They're pushing for Megas. And here comes Matumbaman. Necro is looking to go. GG. Newbee will accept it. We'll have ourselves a decider between Newbee as well as Team Liquid to decide who will go through to the Manila Major Grand Final.
And without the Lion, they're hard pressed to find a good